our son has, caused a heavy damage to Congress.
That's right.
And despite being in jail, he swept civic polls. So it's a cause for concern. And then Telangana stir is also.
Absolutely.
And we now have a new minister.
It's time for the story, please. And of course, what actually led to the lower turnout this time?
And number one reason, I'll say that, some kind of disenchantment by electronic media also, which was providing wall-to-wall coverage of the last year's Ramlila Maidan protest, if you have seen. 24/7 coverage was being beamed into living rooms of people. And number two, then people have also, got aware of, got sensitized about this anti-corruption movement. And now they also think that, there has to be, if there is no logical, end to the fight, where will it go? And in middle somewhere, Parliament got into the act of drafting a Lokpal bill. So certainly, people want a corruption-free, healthy, clean governance, no doubt about that. But the way to take it forward, it's after a certain period of time. I think people's imagination, somewhere it lost its charm.
Okay, but now let's talk about the Pune blast, because in fact the Hindu today is also talking about this. The rainfall there, as many newspapers today are saying, actually saved the lives of many people in Pune, because it degraded the explosive nature of the bomb, which made it, less. In fact, it led to less number of loss of property and life as compared to what it would have cost in that case.
The reports which have appeared so far, we have seen that there were 6 bombs were planted. Out of 6, 4 went off and 2 were defused by the police. But in all the accounts which I have seen so far, these were very low intensity explosive devices which were assembled locally, which were of very crude nature. It's true that, that humidity may have seeped in, and the ammonium nitrate which was used, so far the indications are in assembling these devices, was not of a very high quality, and